I love the new intro.
I do too. I was literally dancing behind the scenes. I'm like, woo! Your
I have to fix the outro though. I'll probably do that while we're chatting. Um, because I don't think I updated the new one. Anyways, with all of that being said, welcome everybody. It is Monday. We get to talk about business sounding boards and all things admin with my amazing office manager, who brought up a great topic for us to talk about today. Sarah, go ahead and just talk about what it is exactly that you wanted to discuss, because I love the topic.
Sure. So sorry, you accidentally called me Sarah, so I'm here like smiling and trying to keep it
Yes,
to
yes,
myself.
Sarah.
I did.
Samantha. I was
I
because Sarah's the last photo.
it, but trying to contain the laughter too. And I know you well enough to know you're going to be like, "What's going on with you? What's up?" Um, so that's okay. You're gonna have to wait. I'm on a live. I'm sorry. Plus, give me a minute. Shut it. Thank you. Sorry about that. So we were just talking about how everything these couple of it's going on a couple of weeks now, I would say, where I've been having um, literally in the process of doing some work for Brittany, and my computer decides to crash on me. Now, luckily, I do the best with backups that I can. Literally have like this beautiful iPad that I can edit videos on and stuff like that. But it's amazing how even with the different devices that I do have as backup plans in my business, how essential having a laptop is. Because there's still things in our technology where it's like an iPad is not going to suffice as a laptop from time to time, but it is sufficient for other things as well. I mean, for example, movies. I can use iMovie just fine on my tablet or on my iPad. But when it comes to certain things in even Excel or in a spreadsheet in the Google Sheets, there are certain things that you cannot do on the iPad version that you can do on a laptop. And there are certain things too where it's more challenging because, when you have everything set up for each individual client, because each client of mine has their own Chrome, so I can easily access their things without any trouble at all. Because that's kind of what they depend on me to do, right? Some work for them. So the less I have to contact them about, oh, sorry, having issues getting into your account again because Google's a stickler about this. It's already set up. But when the tablet has crashed, it's been so essential to one, communicate with my clients about everything, and two, to also, especially the clients that I'm working with more regularly, that expect things to be done by a certain time. And it's important to have some backup plans and to utilize your resources. I would say those three things. Again, the hey, I need to make an Instagram thing on that, by the way. That was a great idea as I started saying it. But, again, communicating with your clients to utilizing your resources and three, using your backup plans is really important with, working with people and their businesses. Wouldn't you think so, Brittany? I'm sorry, I spoke way too much.
No, you did not. You said everything. That was awesome. And I really, so one of the things I was just thinking about today in group accountability, the free Monday meetings that we do, he comes in and out all the time, and he's a web designer and does a bunch of other stuff. But he specifically was talking about delegation today. But he was talking about how a lot of people who try to sell you, they sell you on delegate it by paying somebody else to do it. And when you delegate your time to take care of it, one, you're saving that money, but also you're delegating time to make sure that specific tasks are getting taken care of. And I was thinking about how important it is as a business owner to have a little buffer of, oh no, my VA can't do this week. I need to have that in my schedule to accomplish that. Or anything hits the fan and you need a little bit of buffer time. So as a business owner, you should have a buffer time in your calendar to be able to make up for stuff that you don't have regularly scheduled. But also it's important to have standard operating operating procedures. I know if Sarah can't go in and do my lives, I go into our Slack channel and not do the lives, but make the lives. Sarah, I said Sarah again. Look, I haven't talked to her all weekend, and she's my best friend sometimes. I miss her. So if you don't know who Sarah is, she's on Fridays. Samantha, sorry, it's been a long day. So Samantha and I, if she can't accomplish getting the multiple lives that I have on to StreamYard, then I can go in and I go into the Slack channel, I copy and paste all the information, I look and I know exactly how to make that work or how to delegate the YouTubes or different things. So it's really important. And if you, the business owner, don't have time to do that, if the person who is there, then who's your backup? Where are you coming in to back up? Because it's important to be in communication. I can't accomplish this week. Who do we delegate to? Or do we delegate it to our time? And that's huge.
Absolutely. And to be totally honest, in a perfect world, my laptop wouldn't have broken down. But, and, the ideal situation would be that I'd have an extra laptop, as a backup. But unfortunately, that did not happen. That wasn't a reasonable thing within the period of time that it happened. So, I definitely think that this definitely goes to show how important having some runway in your business is. And creating that. And I'm like, this was a really great lesson for me business wise to make sure I start, generating enough revenue now in my business to where if a laptop goes south, the business owner ideally doesn't have to know about it because, hey, there's my backup, and be like, oh, I want my backup, but the other one's getting in the shop as we speak. So we're set to go. Like, you don't need to know all those details because it's covered. But yeah, definitely having enough runway for those types of things to happen in your business, because it's sorry, but things like that are going to happen in your business.
Yeah, you have to have grace. Grace is huge. You have to have grace and understanding for accidents. I don't have a backup laptop. I don't have a backup computer. I have my laptop and it travels everywhere. And I have 2 monitors, and 9 out of 10, they both travel with me because I'm blind and I can't see. So I can't use my laptop. But it's really important to have grace and to have that space. And so it's okay. Hey, it's down. I'm going to manage. I know that this is what my backup plan is. Even if it is, hey, you know what? I understand that you have too much on your plate. This is a VA that I use, and I'm going to give this work to this VA in the meantime. So everything that has to be done and is important gets done. There's multiple ways to navigate and to work around the situation. And it helps when you're able to spread the love and share with people what's going where and where things are going. It really helps. And especially if you work as a team, right? It's really hard to not give grace to a teammate, to somebody who is level with you and working on the same level playing field. And that's really important as well.
Absolutely. And, that's kind of why when I was mentioning backup plans, or utilizing my resources, I should say, I'm already looking into, okay, what are some resources out here to help replace it, but also in the meantime, utilizing library hours and utilizing anytime I can access the computer right now, right? Just so I can stay afloat as I'm looking for those things. It's really important to calendar block those things as well. So especially the things that obviously can't use my laptop right now. So scheduling times to work on my clients' websites, because that's another thing that I cannot do on a tablet or on a phone, so I have to schedule time to get that taken care of on the back end. So yeah, absolutely important.
Awesome. I love that. With that being said, and we talked about this before, communication is key. When I shattered my knee, I had a team to help me. When when all the things are going, and it's really important that you work with somebody and not against them, or you give them grace and understanding. Those are all key things. Is there anything else that you wanted to touch base on? We still have 5 minutes left.
I know. Wow, we've actually, it's crazy. I think that really covers it. And I've got to say, I just love the partnership that we have together, Brittany, because I mean, you're definitely the type of person that I love working with because, I can talk to you about these things and I can be like, I love how we're so equal with everything, right? Because honestly, it's probably another subject in and of itself. Because I mean, I've worked with a different, mix of people, and I know that honestly, my favorites are those um, that aren't so much like that when they delegate, they know that they need to provide me space to like essentially work and not just be like, what is the word? The micromanager type.
Right, exactly.
I love that about you, Brittany. I love that you're not a micromanager. I love that you're more of a partner with me. And like we have a really great trusting relationship, I would say. So
Yeah, I enjoy it. And that's what I like about being a sounding board for a lot of businesses is that when I'm working with a business, it's just an easy flow. That person who's having those standstill issues, they're able to just come to the table, we get them out, we clear them up, and we talk as equals to figure out the best route to take care of those things. So thank you, Samantha. I appreciate you doing all the things that I don't like doing, and I appreciate you even more when you have your laptop. So I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead, everybody, book with us. It is on this side. It's on this side over here. Go ahead, watch our previous YouTubes. We have great topics. And just book with us. If you would like an amazing VA, I call her my office manager because that's what she does. Book with Samantha. And if you just need somebody to resonate with, go ahead and book with me. Let's chat.